What's going on, Box fans? This is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Speak Boxing. December 13th, Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, Nevada. Devon Alexander stepped into the ring against Amir King Kong. That's going to be a good fight. It's not the fight that I wanted to see. I want to see Amir Khan versus like a Kell Brook. I know Kell Brook got hurt. Amir Khan versus Keith Thurman. That fight didn't happen. But it is what it is. But this fight should happen a long time ago. Devon Alexander and Amir Khan did get canceled. Why did it get canceled? Because Mayweather, you know, a lot of people were saying, you know what, Amir Khan was saying Mayweather, you know, he promised me something, and this actually confirms. It confirms to me that Mayweather just turned his back on Amir Khan, just lied to him, just completely lied to him. Because why would Amir Khan go ahead and take on this fight right now, and not take on this fight when Devon Alexander was champ? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. So it just concerns me that Mayweather did make that promise. So Amir Khan went ahead and canceled. He thought that he was going to fight sometime in May. He was actually going to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr., so he didn't want to take no risk. He didn't want to gamble anything. He's going to fight the best of the best in boxing. He's going to fight the champ, and that's why he canceled that fight. He was like, you know what, I don't want to risk anything. That's it. I got to prepare for this fight. And guess what happened? He ended up fighting Marcus Maidana. And even that didn't even make any sense to me. Why? It makes a little bit of sense, but that still didn't make any sense to me because Floyd Mayweather Jr. said it to the people. He's like, look, I'm going to give the people what they want. He did a little survey. It was like several surveys out there, and Amir Khan won the survey, and guess what? He still fought Marcus Maidana. Say what you want. Hey, Floyd Mayweather Jr. for some reason just backed out of the fight. You know, you can sit there and say, you know, his little bro Adrian Broner, he wanted to avenge Adrian Broner's loss. But I know he's seen something there. He's seen a market opportunity. He's seen an opportunity to make a lot of money and come out with a victory. And I think both of these fighters, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr., is working smarter, not harder, which I'll get back to in a little bit. I'll touch bases on that in a little bit. But what happened? He ended up taking it Marcus Maidana. You know what? I was sold by that fight. Why? Because Adrian Broner and Mayweather Jr. at that time was, you know, they were like a mirror of one another. You know, Adrian Broner was considered to be the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. And stylistically, you know, they had the same shoulder roll. And Adrian Broner was mossing through people. He was completely mossing through people. And you know what? They hung out and stuff like that. And Mayweather was saying, you know what? He's going to be the next champ. He's going to, you know, and that's it. And when they seen Adrian Broner get completely dominated by Marcus Maidana, it was marketable. Because why? Because they're like, damn, you know, if he can do that to Adrian Broner, he can do that to Mayweather. And you know what? That little shoulder roll shit's not going to work against Marcus Maidana. He's going to go ahead and do the over the top. The same shit that happened to Adrian Broner is going to happen to Mayweather. It didn't happen that way. And I understand I got sold. That was cool. But the second go around, that was some bullshit. I didn't want to see that fight. That was a cherry pick ass fight. And you know what? Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, I don't care if you're a Manny Pacquiao fan, I don't care if you're a Mayweather Jr. fan. I'm a big Floyd Mayweather Jr. fan. I'm a big fan of both. And you know what? They're cherry picking. I know as the career gets older, I mean, as the fighters get older and their careers is coming to an end, the fighters should get harder. The fights in front of them should get harder, not easier. And I feel like these last several fights and these both opponents, both Pac-Man and Mayweather, it's been getting easier. They're working smarter, not harder. They're trying to cash out. I don't blame them for it, but come on, man. Don't sit there and tell me you want to give the fans what they want. Give the fans what they want. You want to fight Chris Algieri. Give the fans what they want, and you're going to fight Brandon Rios. Nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody wants to see that shit. I don't want to see you fight Marcus Maidana once. I don't want to see you fight him twice. I don't want to see you fight Danny Garcia coming up in weight. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. What I want to see is you fight. Boxing itself, boxing is blowing up. With or without Pac-Man and Mayweather, we got young talent. Got a lot of good talent out there. Good opposition. All you gotta do is read between the lines, read in the gray area. Why do you think, you know, Golden Boy and all these people are making moves? Because obviously there's a lot of disagreement. There's a lot of disagreement going on as far as when it comes to boxing. Boxing is I hate to say it. You know, Mayweather can say what he wants. Pac-Man can say what he wants. But, you know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And shenanigans is the only fucking word I can think of. I'm bringing you back to third grade. It's a bunch of shenanigans. And I'm going to point the pink elephant out in the room and say I'm going to call bullshit on him. They're wanting all these fighters to fight each other so they can cancel each other out and they can pick the weaker opponents. Whatever stylistically is easier for them. Let me give you an example. Canelo Alvarez versus Erislandy Lara. Mayweather can say, you know what, I don't have to fight Lara, because why? I beat Canelo Alvarez and Canelo Alvarez beat Lara. Fuck that, I don't need to fight that bitch. But no, you need to fight him. Why? Because stylistically that'll be a good fight. And you know that's going to be a threat, and I guarantee you're not going to fight Lara. I guarantee you're not going to fight Lara. And if you do fight Lara, Lada's not. You put Lada in the ring against Adrian Broner. I mean, put Lada in the ring against Marcus Madonna and see what Lada does to that shit. It wouldn't even be a close fight. It would not be a close fight. It would not. It wouldn't even go distance. It would not even be a close fight. And you know that. So it's easy for you to sit there and say, well, Canelo did my work. Fuck that. And that's what's going on in boxing. So they're putting in all these fighters. They're not going to fight Keith Thurman. They're not going to step in the ring. They'd rather get somebody else to step in the ring than Keith Thurman. So hopefully Keith Thurman loses. And they can sit there and say, you know what? I don't need to fight Keith Thurman. Hopefully Amir Khan loses to Devon Alexander, because Amir Khan's been calling out Mayweather. And stylistically, that fight, I'm telling you, I'll say it right now. When it comes to hand speed, Amir Khan has the fastest hands in the game. Floyd Mayweather Jr., that's his advantage against all his opponents. You put him in the green ring against someone that's just as fast, if not faster, and explosive. Mayweather's not knocking out anybody. He's not knocking out Lada. He's not knocking out Amir Khan. So guess what? They're evenly matched when it comes to speed. And Amir Khan and Lada will beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. I don't care. Put him in there against a ring against a brawler, then Mayweather's going to win. Mayweather's going to win. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Devon Alexander versus Devon Alexander against Amir Khan. Stylistically, that's a good fight. Boxer against boxer. They're not brawlers. Both fighters have issues with brawlers. Devon Alexander, Sean Porter, Timothy Bradley lost. They similar have fights. If you've seen the Timothy Bradley versus Devon Alexander, in your face brawler, he lost. Sean Porter, in your face brawler, he lost. Amir Khan had issues with Lamont Peterson, in your face brawler, but I think he won that fight, but it gave Amir Khan problems. In your face brawler, lost. Danny Garcia, he really didn't box him. He fucking just brawled, wild, just trying to counter him, throwing some bombs, caught him. In your face, problems, issue, even though I thought Amir Khan was winning that fight, but he got caught. They're having issues with that, but it's a boxer versus a boxer. Hand speed, Devon Alexander got some hand speed, and he has some pop. Amir Khan has some hand speed, and he has some pop. Yes, he has some pop. Kayase could take a punch. Kayase lost to Victor Ortiz. I mean, beat Victor Ortiz, knocked out Victor Ortiz, same Victor Ortiz that lost to Floyd Mayweather Jr. And Kayase got some pop, and Amir Khan was doing his damn thing, and Kayase he was hitting. He was like, holy shit, I didn't expect this power. So at 147, Amir Khan showing some power, but a lot of people think his chin's questionable. We will see. And Amir Khan has some power as well. He beat Soto Karass. He beat Soto Karass, and Soto Karass has a chin, and we shall see. We shall see how that fight goes. But and one thing I think is funny is that Amir Khan's been calling out both Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is upset by it. He gets upset. He gets upset by it. Manny Pacquiao, this is what Manny Pacquiao said. Pacquiao was just like, oh, you know, that fight might be in the works, but you know, I think he needs to fight somebody else. He needs to get one good fight before he fights me. What? Are you fucking kidding me? You gave Brandon Rios, after coming up, he had 2 losses. Nobody gives a shit about Brandon Rios. You gave Brandon Rios the opportunity. And Brandon Rios is not even a 147 welterweight fighter, and you gave him an opportunity. Chris Algieri, he's not a welterweight fighter. You give him an opportunity. Who the fuck he fought? He fought Russian Ruslan Brandikov. Come on, man. You're a hypocrite. That's some bullshit. You're just like Floyd Mayweather Jr. Both of you guys are full of shit. And I'm going to say it. Both of you guys, I love you as fighters. You know, I'm a big fan. But you guys, both of you guys are really pissing me off. So either both of you guys need to fight each other and get the fuck out of boxing and just leave it like that. Because every single fight is just a bunch of bullshit. They need to fight each other, and then that's it. Because other than that, you need to step into the ring against the big dudes. You need to step in against legitimate fighters. Anyways, what's my fight prediction in this fight? I think it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a close fight. I think I'm a Amir Khan fan. You know, I think Devon Alexander is a good fighter. But, you know, Devon Alexander, Amir Khan, and Timothy Bradley, these fighters have been fighting the same weight division for God knows how long. You know, and these fights, you know, Timothy Bradley was ducking and dodging. Amir Khan, I don't care what he was saying, what he says at 135. just ducking and dodging him at 130, 135, and just kept moving up. And that fight should have happened a long time ago. And Timothy Bradley beat Devon Alexander. It was slop. That was a good fight. If you guys didn't watch Timothy Bradley versus Devon Alexander 130, that was a good fight. So definitely, throwback Thursday tonight. Go ahead and watch that fight. But I think Amir Khan's going to come out victorious on that fight. I think stylistically, Amir Khan is going to make the proper adjustments, not to get too sloppy, and be patient. Let the fights come. But Amir Khan has some pop, and Devon Alexander is going to get overwhelmed with punches. I think Devon Alexander is just, he's quick, he's fast. But I think it's going to be a good fight. But I won't be surprised at all if Amir Khan doesn't shock the world and knock out Devon Alexander. So I think it's gonna be a KO. But anyways, guys, it's Kenneth, SBM Boxing. For more questions, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao situation. Let me know what you guys think as far as the what's your predictions. Because after this fight, I would like to see him. Even if Amir Khan goes ahead and beats Devon Alexander, I don't think Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to take on this fight. They're going to sit there and just say, hey, you know what? You need to fight somebody else. And I think Timothy Bradley's the next one. Or possibly a Keith Thurman. I'm telling you, man. It's probably going to be Keith Thurman. I'm telling you, they're weeding out. They want these fighters to fight one another so they can cherry pick and fight the weaker opposition. I see like Manny Pacquiao fighting on Danny Garcia or some shit like that. Having Danny Garcia come up and wait and fight him. I see Floyd Mayweather Jr. I don't know, man. He's all over the place. Well, we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, it's Kenneth, SBM Boxing. For more questions, subscribe. Have a good one.